jump on here, leave some comments. Can you hear us? Do we have audio? How does the picture look? Many times guys get on and they say they can hear, but they can't see. Can you see? Do you have picture? What's up? How was your day? What would you like to discuss? Velcro adjustable holsters, triple pistol mag cards, woodland fupas, tourniquet pouches, dual pistols, more fupas. These coyote ones over here are fupa danglers. We have stacks of those. Arid large tool bags. This is what the inside looks like of the Arid large tool bags. Looks like H harnesses. Multicam black red thread large tool bags are coming off the line. We'll have a bunch of those finished up tomorrow morning. They're just putting them together now. They've got all the parts made for them. More fupas of some sort. Not sure what color those are going to be. Zippered knife pouches. More zippered knife pouches. Multicam black red thread large tool bags there. Woodland fupa danglers, coyote fupas, black fupa danglers, black fupas. There's probably XLs in there also. Multicam black fupas right there. As you see, a lot of stuff going on. These will be black, pink thread, pink inside fanny packs. Somebody ordered that custom, so we're just running 2 extras of those. Single point bungee slings right there going. Coyote M4 micro rigs, AK M4 micros. Zippered mesh pockets, those are larges there. More zippered knife pouches and more zippered knife pouches. A lot going on. Corey, what's up, buddy? Byron Roberts, Billy Magnum. Sounds like we're making zippered knife pouches. Papa Mike, what's up? LW Jax, Dragon, what's up? Charlie, Chase, what's up, man? Homeschooling is going awesome for my son. Right on. Have you checked out Acellus Academy? Mr. Landfill, what's up? Ed Vincent, 5x5, right on. Hiram, Cat Daddy, Eber, what's up? Philippe, Shivo. Welcome back to YouTube. I was here last night too. Josh Dalton, what's up, buddy? Roddy's Rule, what's up? ETA on 308 split fronts. Anything in the works for 8 mag 308? I don't have any ETA on split fronts. We don't make a 308 8 mag. We made one. They're super heavy. Nobody bought them. We took them off the website. Brandon, what's up? I'm going to walk out here. If this dies, I will come back out and it will come back on. It'll take a few seconds. I don't know. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it does not work out here. We'll see. It's hot. It was 90 degrees here today. Pretty warm. Easy K, what's up? Made a live stream. Love the Nalgene cookie. Getting home from the lake. Nice. Nice. We took those babies and put them with the other new babies from Tractor Supply in a big trough up top in the rabbit area. And the reason we do that is because the babies just don't fare well here on their own, left to their own mothers. Things eat them. and it will she will continue to sit on the eggs in the nest and then hatch out more of them. Going to be in a heat dome for a week until storms break out in the north. Yeah, I need some rain here. Sean Zimmerman, what's up? Thomas, what's up? Autocorrect. Koozie, Nalgene Koozie. Got it. Oh, duh. I did not even see Koozie in that. I don't know why I didn't have that already. Cookie. I just looked too literally, I guess. Papa Mike, where are you? Where you're going to be in a heat dome? Here's some more danglers. If you're not familiar with the fupas and the fupa danglers, those are fanny packs. Can be worn as a chest rig. They come with a set of shoulder straps and a waist strap. You can also run them as a crossbody. And the danglers have a flap that pull up that lock inside your cummerbund of your armor, so they can run them under your armor. Or you can mate those up with most of our smaller chest rigs that we've done in the last 3 years. We retrofitted them, so there's Velcro where they attach here. And then on these bigger 8 mags, we also put the Velcro there for you. Feel like I got a week suspension also. Glad you got a strike. We got a strike. I heard of a couple other content creators got strikes all at the same time. John, while I'm watching the Pulling the Thread podcast, the most current one, I noticed there's another Pulling the Thread podcast that are older. Are they another set? Those are the old ones that we used to do in the bunker before we just did them on the main big camera with no audio or anything. We did 126 episodes, 5 days a week, and then we stopped. And then a couple years later, we brought Pulling the Thread back. And it is kind of just a continuation of the old ones. Loving multicam black fupa. Rocked it yesterday. Bitchin'. Awesome, man. Awesome. I like the multicam black too. What was that thing you picked up? Are you talking about this? This is an 8 mag stacked chest rig. It's one of our bigger chest rigs. Right here. This is a medical backpack. This is an 8 mag stacked. Or are you talking about this? This is a shotgun pull-out tray pouch. And it has 6 rounds on the face. And let's see if I can do this here. Is this going to turn around? 6 rounds on the face. Rips down, falls into place. This stays tethered so your Velcro is not picking up all the dirt. Any medical back in the pipe? No, I've got that one that I haven't got anywhere with. All of my capacity is taken up. We're literally locked up building fupas and large tool bags right now. I'm even sewing several hours a day. Have you seen or heard of the 1911 platypus? No, I have not. Takes Glock mags? No, I've not heard of it. And whoever was asking about those shotgun pouches, we do them on a chest rig also, which I have right here in multicam black. What an ignorant day. Switched on bench grinder, lost power in shop, found a 9mm case in empty light socket on grinder. Chasing wire rest of the day, finally got everything fixed. Well, I hope it's working out for you, man. Best dog collars in the world? Are you talking about ours? All of the plains, Midwest and South, will be hot for a while. I'm in Wisconsin, Minnesota area. SOE makes the best dog leashes I have ever seen. Nice. toiletry bags, tool pods, padded night vision cases, Cooking with Love, what's up? Chuck Peoples, what's up? Zippered knife pouches. Wrench rolls. Nalgene pouches. Jetboil pouches. Nalgene koozies, as somebody was speaking about earlier. Rallyman magazine pouches. These will carry 2 308, 2 AK, or 3 M4 mags. We need a Wrangler Star gear page on the website. I think that's in the works, or going to be in the works. Evan was talking about that the other day. Evan will be here tomorrow. DJ Guzman, what's up? Overton, what's up? Large tool bags right there. Large tool bag right there. Heading to see Joel next weekend to pick up. Oh, very cool, man. Very cool. We have a friend that's doing a painting for Joel. I'm actually maybe that's not supposed to be known. I'm assuming Joel commissioned that painting. I've commissioned a painting. Oh, awesome, man! Right on. I think that I heard you had. What's that going to be? It's going to be the boy, right? The boys. Man, when your wife put up that picture of the twins, and the one was missing, I was about to comment, "Where's the other one in juvenile hall?" And then later, I saw a picture of both of them. I didn't even know there's an older kid. I don't think I've ever met that one. Looks like we're doing XL fupas in Woodland also. Fupa dangler, Velcro holster, 2 mag and small mesh pocket. Going to be laced up for my kids' field trip, and no one will be the wiser. You're carrying that, right? That's what you're carrying on your child's field trip, not your child is carrying that? Or is your child carrying that? I believe Evan is stopping through here tomorrow. West Virginia weeds. All of these are for fupas. These are waist straps. These are shoulder straps. You met the oldest 7 years ago when he came down for fighting pistol. You made all the boys tiny belts to hold up their big guns. Right on, man. I don't know what day it is today, much less 7 years ago. Actually, I do know that today is Sunday. Jared Bryan, what's up? Setting up my dangler yesterday. Do you guys clip the buckles or do they come clipped? You talking about the split in the middle? We clip them. we clip them. We use National Molding. We've used that hardware for 35 years. National Molding makes a buckle that is a repair buckle like that, but they're very big and bulky. I don't care for their repair buckle, so we put the labor in and just do them ourselves here. Every day's the same. Every day's the same. Yep, there's a rap song like that, Jason Barr. Michael B. I think that's an Ice Cube song. My large tool bags rule the range, trip, and vehicle gear organization. Yeah, they're great, man. They're great for that. I had a large tool bag with me yesterday. Batteries, cameras, drones, chargers, fold-up solar panel, everything fits inside that thing. I can put 2 laptops in there with it. We had a long talk about the plague and gas mask. Right on. Right on. Has he started his plague and gas mask collection? Word is there's another plague on the way. The overlords in the White House are planning another lockdown. I don't know if you guys have heard that, but be on the lookout for that. If you're not familiar with Event 201, look up what Event 201 is. Just prior to 2019, they had a war game called Event 201. And did you see that? I started talking about 201 and the video died out. I would say it's because I went outside, but we were just out there in the garage earlier and it didn't drop. Weird. Event 201, they just did another one like a few months ago. And they war gamed out that there's going to be another something/cove. And it affects children. It's going to kill children this time. So you guys should check out the Event 201. In doing so, you will probably find information on this one that they just did. And just watch, be aware. That's the plan. I wonder creative new thing it will be. COVID-20. No, it's Mars/Cove. Mars has a 40% death rate. And of course, if you look it up, there's going to already be patents on vaccines for it. They're gonna be ready to roll it out. But what they're going to do is just like Trudeau and all of the crazy liberal media talking about how unvaccinated people were actually hazardous and passing the diseases back to the vaccinated. What do we do with these people? We need to lock them up, right? And that's what you just need to check it out for yourself. You need to look this up and I know it sounds absolutely fucking insane if you're not familiar with this. Flesh it out for yourself. I got rid of the clip buckle. Use a strong plastic clip that has strong metal clasp. Absolutely, yeah. You could totally do a keychain ring too. You know, like a grenade pin fuse. It's called a split ring. A split ring will do it also. Ordered a FUPA. Feel like I need to order a dangler or an XL. So the dangler is exactly the same as a FUPA in size. It just has the extra pull-up Velcro piece on the back. The XL is a larger version of the standard FUPA. And a man such as yourself, DJ, I would guess you're going to probably end up with all 3 of them, knowing you. Place is amazing. Thanks for taking the time to share your goods, thoughts, and mindset. Right on, Elevator. Elevator Bear. What's up, man? No, we're not. They want you to think that you're alone. They want you. That's exactly what they want. Think about what a good job they do dividing you, right? Black folks aren't supposed to like white folks. The black folks have been told white folks are racist and they hate them. Liberals aren't supposed to like Republicans. People who work a blue-collar job with their hands, we're not supposed to like white-collar job people, right? There's this division between people. Think about would you consider yourself to be like in the gun community, right? You own firearms, you train, you like to go off-roading, right? Look at the division in those groups. If you post a picture of yourself out shooting, within a short amount of time, there will be several people come along to talk shit to you. And when you click their picture, they also have pictures of guns and go out and train and go shooting. They've done a really, really good job of dividing and fracturing. And why is that? That's so that you do feel like you're alone. And so that when you do have freedom-minded thoughts, you keep them to yourself, right? Because they want you to think that you are the very, very small little group and that you don't have any power, because they are very scared of you. They are very fearful of you. The only reason the government exists is because the people continue to play the game. I have a dangler currently, love it. XL dang Bob, what color XL danglers do you want? I got rid of the clip buckles. Caleb Mays, what's up, man? How are you? I hope things are good for you. Long time no see, yes. Elevator bear. Could you imagine a fucking bear in the elevator? Especially if you got in the elevator and then the door closed. Hopefully it's like a friendly circus bear. But this new variant is bullshit, just like the rest. Moderna said its new version is effective against Eris, or whatever they're calling it. What a crock. No time for actual testing. No, of course not. Of course not. But imagine if they actually released something that did kill children this time. Whether their vaccine works or not. Would you say that you're more worried about the original virus, or that you're more worried of the side effects from the vaccine? Because if you look at the numbers from the vaccines, the death rates are astronomical. And if you look at people who have taken the vaccine, I know several people who took the vaccines do not look, no matter what they do, generating. Multicam times 6 red. Let me write that down, Bob. Actually, let me just message that to my secretary. And then she will be like, what is this about? 6 red FUPA XL danglers. 6, what did you say? What color was that? Multicam. I don't have any multicam material right now. Multicam FUPA XL danglers. I might have a little stash. I can get you some. Wrong way. Dude, I know many people who begged for it and get sick all the time now. Yeah. I mean, look at them. You can physically look at them. It looks like they are fucking, like they're just, they look ill. Eris, goddess of strife and conflict. Wife's dad still had a blood clot in his leg that he magically got after being vaxxed. Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of that, man. There's a lot of it. And you see all these people dropping dead, and you want to be like, were they vaccinated? I just saw a couple of people today talking about people that passed away, and that's the question. Are they vaccinated? Were they and you're the devil for asking. Every time you say something controversial, they cut out. I think so too, Dan. I think so too. Can we agree that it's not just a coincidence at this point? I was outside in the garage earlier, walked around for several minutes, and the feed didn't drop. As soon as I said event 201, walked out the door, the feed dropped. Strife and discord. Crotch goblins. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, guys. There's 65 of you on here. You know, it's always funny when we get a ban or we get a strike and we can't be here for a week. As soon as we come back, people are like, I missed you, I missed you, I missed you. You missed me so much that you didn't go where I was doing live feeds every day that I couldn't do it here. You missed so much that you can't do that free thing and hit that little thumbs up there. It's football season. You should have some FUPA football team colors. I already have mine, red with the Chiefs, but other people would love the team colors. Well, I'm not opposed to doing that, but somebody has to take the initiative to put forth, and I don't have a clue what team colors are. And the other thing that goes with that is we're building hundreds of FUPAs. Like every other day, we're kicking out 100 or so FUPAs. They're all sold. They're all selling it faster than we can build them in the normal colors. We've been on Rumble. Yeah, we've been on Rumble the entire time. I did lives on Instagram. The video podcast episode 35 that got us the strike, we put it up on YouTube. Never even was made public. YouTube pulled it and gave us a strike, and nobody even saw the video. It's up on Rumble right now. It's been on Rumble for the last week and a half, and it's free to everybody. Typically, our podcast videos are at the $10 membership level on YouTube. They do come out available to the public for free about 90 days behind, about 12 episodes behind. We just recorded podcast episode 37 or 38. 35 is on Rumble. Anybody can watch it. Watch it, take a look, listen to it. Tell us what you think we got the strike for. What's the name of the app or software you've mentioned that steals the metadata? Tim, I don't know, man. I don't know. I forwarded it to maybe 100 people. Well, I forwarded it to probably 20 people. I don't know at this point. It's not in my head what it is. I'm sure there's several like it too. I don't know why the Facebook Live sucked so bad. I posted 3 to 4 times on there and nothing went through. Yeah, I couldn't see any comments on there when we did it. It used to be when I would do a Facebook Live, I'd have 5,000 people on. 5,000 people on Facebook Live, and the comments were just soaring through faster than you could even read them. The strike was for the Admiral. That's what I think too. The tranny Admiral. I missed you this much. What's up, man? Yes, I missed you this much. Any other combat color will also work. Soccer players have insane cardio health. Yep. How many dropped over the last couple years? Yeah, how many are going to drop this football season? Worked in an ER. It's packed upstairs. It's packed. Someone commented it must be the COVID. I said it's probably the shot. Her jaw dropped. Yeah, like she didn't fucking know that. It's because it's become their identity. I was out today and I saw 2 people wearing masks today. For the most part, you see crazy women, and if you follow them out, they're driving a Prius, or they have a Hillary Clinton sticker, right? Or Bernie Sanders. It's part of their costume. Or it's black folks. Older black folks are wearing masks still. As Elon keeps building out TikTok X, do you think that would be a platform for lives? Oh, you mean, I don't know what do you mean by TikTok, but you mean Twitter? Yeah, it's possible. I do see people using it. Jose, what's up? Signed up for a couple days before your ban. Haven't got it figured out yet, though. Seems like the masks are making a comeback. It's part of the costume. It's all part of the costume. You're going to see those masks come back hugely during the election. It's literally it's like the secret handshake or whatever the Masons do, right? It's literally part of your uniform as a crazy person. It says I receive government assistance. It says I want bad things to happen to your children. It says I would come and burn your house down if I knew where you lived. That's literally what I see when I see somebody wearing a mask. The Secret Brews. Yeah, the Black Eye Club. Urban Mountain Packs. What's up, buddy? Compliance Coffee. Ooh, that's a good one, too, yeah. If you can smell a fart, yeah. It's like the chain link fence trying to stop mosquitoes. It's part of the costume. What I think it is that they don't brush their teeth, and there's literally like flies flying around their mouth, and it just lets them hide how gross they are. Hospitals are bringing back masks. Of course they're going to. You're going to see all this shit. The word is there's a bunch of whistleblowers saying that the White House is already pushing this out. They're already getting busted out on memos and stuff they're putting out there about this whole bringing back the lockdowns. The question is, are you 76 people on here going to do the lockdown bullshit again? Pull your kids out of where they're doing it. Set yourself up to have a business where you don't have. What are you going to do when they tell you to take the next shot? Yeah, when you see them, you know it's a crazy person. You literally know that it's somebody that you don't want to be around. You know it's somebody that doesn't hold a real fucking job. Just watch the numbers of NASH diagnosed patients, liver failure, go next 10 years. It's going to be catastrophic from these shots in the next 10 years. So West Virginia, man, look at actuaries. An actuary, what does an actuary do? An actuary are the guys that do the policies for life insurance. They pay out when folks die. Bet David, right? Valuetainment. I think we can all agree that those guys do a lot of research, and that's where his money comes from, is from life insurance. He has a life insurance company. He owns the company, I believe. He said that the death rates are 40% higher for 22 than they were for 21. The numbers aren't out for 23 yet, I don't believe. And he said that is for males age 18 to 65. The payouts, they are having to pay out more, 40% higher the following year. Never did the lockdown shit. No, we didn't either. No one should have complied. No more lockdowns. The dumbest thing ever put up with, yeah. My hospital I work at finally just got rid of masks a month ago. Will not wear one again. I wouldn't have thought you guys would have worn them the first time. I could see it for the first couple weeks, right? But it was the health department that was enforcing. It wasn't law enforcement. It was health department going around and enforcing on all these people and putting up all the signs. We went to several places, probably a dozen. We went to a dozen places, walked up to the door. They had a thing saying you had to wear the mask. We walked, we didn't go inside. We opened the door, saw the sign, went to leave, and the employees came out at all of these places and said, hey, we're open. I go, I'm not wearing the fucking mask. They go, you don't have to wear the mask. I go, that's not what the sign on your door says. And they're like, you don't have to wear the mask. And almost everybody inside wasn't. We actually went to a couple restaurants that said they were closed, but they were open. They just didn't have the lights on inside. They were serving food. It was like a speakeasy. Joe, yeah, I'm nobody's disputing Trump started that shit. Nobody's disputing it. You're missing the complete fucking point of this entire conversation. Healthcare industry failed us all. Yeah, they killed a bunch of people, I think. Perpetuated the mask nonsense, the longest remembered. And the mask, okay, like the mask, that's just the signifier. That's just the muzzle, right? That's somebody who hates you, forcing you to do something that they're willing to do. The vaccination is the real issue. It's interesting, there's been no fraud cases, fatal car crash, cause of death, the driver had the coup, yeah. Healthcare industry failed us. Mom got clots, had heart attack after third shot, ended up with trial with blood thinners, and now she has blood work. Every mother to check for clots every month. High dollar amounts, higher quantities of payouts. Never stop working now. Just be on the lookout for it, guys. Just be on the lookout. It's coming. Here in Cali, made it state mandate healthcare workers get the shot, meaning could not get job as nurse anywhere in the state. Yeah, California, a lot of people in California did get religious exemptions. My sister got a religious exemption. Do you have any thoughts on all the fires? Yeah, I think it's very insidious. Do I think it was a laser? I don't know. Do I think that it's there? Do I think some evil people lit the fires? I don't know. Do I think that they did things that kept the fires from being extinguished? I do think that. Do we think that they were after all those properties that burned down already previously? Yes, I do believe that. Do I think that there are tons of ships and people bringing supplies into those areas that are being turned away? Yes, I do think that. Do I think they're being told to go to certain compounds and buildings for FEMA aid? Yes. Do I think that they are having to be have to go through INDOC and basically being held as captives and not allowed to leave? Yes. They are not handing out any goods to assist these people. Do I think your White House and your government offered these people $700 each? Yes, I believe that. While they're sending $42 billion more to Ukraine? Yeah. Have any holster, hard case, and no, we don't make any pistol cases, buddy. This will hold a pistol. These work great as range bags, and you can put several pistols in there in many different configurations of organization. Those are large tool bags. They don't know how many children are missing. Here's the better question. Where are all the parents making the videos about the children they've lost? You keep hearing about all these, and maybe they're there and I'm just not seeing them, but I've seen several people, or I've seen many posts asking the same question. If we have all these kids missing, where are the fucking parents making all the videos grieving about it? I'm not saying they're not missing. I'm saying, where are the parents? Were the kids abducted and the parents perished? If you're worried about another lockdown, start doing the things now so you don't worry. That will be different for each person. Yes, for sure it will. Hawaiian government's aid. Ordering a multicam black or red thread large tool bag. Right on. They're nice. They're right there. Trump did 98% right, still capitalizing on the 2% he did wrong. Dan, the one thing that I think everybody can agree on, and I'm sure we'll find somebody here that will not agree. Did you have more money when Trump was in office? Was your tax situation better when Trump was in office? Was business better? Was the economy better? Was life generally better when Trump was in office? Did he ban bump stocks? Yep. Did he do some other shady shit that is not good for the U.S. citizens? Yes. Was your life better when he was in office? Hold the people enforcing accountable. Well, I think that's why you're seeing such crazy shit right now. They know they are going to be held accountable. They have all done things that they should hang for. That's not go to court. That's execute them, kill them. They have all done things that they should be executed for. And they know that they have no option. They're going to lie, cheat, steal, light fires, do whatever they have to do to save their neck from the noose. Eagle, what's up, buddy? You want to see what's going to happen in the United States? Watch what's happening in Australia. Watch what's happening in Canada. Those are always the test bed. Australians woke up last week. 4 major banks said they're not going to use dollars and cash anymore. You were limited to pulling $500 out of your bank account because they're going to a central bank digital currency. That's Australia. The 4 largest banks last week. Business, gas, peace. Yeah. Just the fact that they said, Trump said, I would end this war the first day I'm back in office. You were led to believe, that Saddam Hussein had something to do with the airplanes hitting the Twin Towers. And everybody rallied for war. And then you had a 20-year war. You were led to believe that Gaddafi had something to do with terrorism. Why did they kill Gaddafi? Because he was bringing gold in. He was going off of the fucking petrodollar. That's what all this is. It's all about the petrodollar. It's all about war industry. Do you know that in Libya, do you know that all through the Middle East, they have all this farming going on? Do you know they've put in aquifers and they've drilled deep wells and they're greening the desert? Do you know about all that? Have you seen anything about it? Of course you haven't, because you're not being fed that. Saudi pilots, yeah. Gaddafi was our guy that we put there. Yes, he was. So was bin Laden. Do you know bin Laden worked for the CIA? Do you know bin Laden went to school in the United States? Do you know bin Laden was a CIA agent? Do you know that? I'll bet most of you, how many's on here? 88. I'll bet over 80 of you have never heard that. Bin Laden was a CIA operative. Not like a dude we put in place during the Afghan wars, right? Not that dude. Prior to that, worked for the Central Intelligence Agency. Do you know that? Fantastic water project, India. Yeah, oh yeah, the Indian was very cool too. Gaddafi wanted to make gold back. Yes, yep, with Saddam. Gas was cheaper, made more money, investments made more money, yep. I just saw something tonight before I turned this video on, before I started this video, saying that 2 Russian nuclear bombers were just bombed and there were F-16s seen in the area when it happened. Did anybody see that video? Yeah, we create our own worst enemies, absolutely. Bin Laden and his family were always at the White House, yep. Tim Osman, was that his name? Was that his CIA name? I remember it was some white guy name. I did see that. Hard time flying in crisis actors to play the parents. Maybe so. Maybe so. It's crazy how the crisis actors, this is going to be a powerhouse. Yeah, it's BRICS plus LGBTQ movement now. It's BRICS plus the rest of the fucking entire alphabet. Saddam Hussein was given the key to the city of Detroit in the 80s. Kind of insane, huh? Kind of insane. These dudes from the Middle East that are loved in the United States, and all of a sudden they decide to be the bad guy? You think that's true, or did they become the fall guy? The patsy. Yeah, I'll be curious to see. Yeah, do you know what's in Libya right now? Slave trade. Like out of the Bible slave trade. Biblical proportions of slave trade is what's happening right now. Field Tac Self-Reliance. Cool name, man. I haven't heard it. You'll have to check out your channel. China sending $1 billion to Hawaii to help. Is that true? That is incredible. Absolutely insane. China sending $1 billion. U.S. citizens are being turned away. Why is the United States Navy, who is so close to Hawaii, right there, so close to that tragedy, why are they not being deployed, right? Why are there not hospital ships there? Why is there not U.S. Navy vessels generating power? Why is the United States Navy not there assisting? Japan sending $2 billion. Heard it was $2 billion from China. Maybe it is $4 billion. Trump's name was in a lot of the 90s and early 2000 rap videos. Yeah, people liked him. Trump's name is in a lot of the rap videos right now. You have a whole genre of music called Trump rap. Forgiato. There's a bunch of them dudes, man. We create our own worst enemy. On living and retain most of the money that we make. But the powers that be can't have that. They have to create strife amongst us while they create strife around the world, because we are the ones that can overthrow them. They have to keep us partitioned. Pew Pew Chicago. Just look up Forgiato Blow. That's his whole entire thing, man. He raps like with Vanilla Ice. They've got a new video out. He's done stuff with a lot of people. Rick Ross and him did a video with Vanilla Ice. Trump was the most beloved businessman in 2016. All the people that hate Trump, especially all the black people, the liberal black Democrats, loved Trump. You can find video of all of them saying how much they love Trump. Nobody disliked Trump until he came down the elevator when they announced that he won, and that's when it flip-flopped. Hawaii's not helping people. They want them to move eminent domain. All those toasted cars were kept in place by cops following orders. Yep. Are we back on? Living in Hawaii on Oahu, lots of local Instagram accounts are questioning things while local media and government are brushing them off. Everything you'd expect. Yeah, it's sad. It's terrible, Kevin. Just read Trump's first book. The guy has an insane ability to use. Are we talking Art of the Deal? Got jury duty tomorrow. Easy K. Do you want to do your part or do you want to get out of it? It's easy to get out of it. Just be like, well, clearly he's guilty. What do you mean? Well, the cops wouldn't have arrested him if he wasn't guilty, right? But what you should do is jury nullification. You should bring up jury nullification. It's crazy that if you bring up jury nullification, some places will actually have you arrested for even bringing it up. If you bring up jury nullification to the jury, if you're on a jury and you bring up jury nullification, they have to have a complete retrial. If there's no victim, there should not be any crime. If they can't produce a victim, the state doesn't get to be the victim. So maybe you do your part as a human being. Maybe you do your part as a human being if the state cannot produce the victim. If you have a true victim, then make the victim whole, right? But if there's not a real victim, if they can't produce a person, the state can't be the victim. Then do your duty and make it so that that guy goes home. Yours is the only feed I listen to that times out. Yeah, it's weird, man. I have a lot of internet in here too. I have a new mesh network system that's supposed to be literally the best stuff you can get. And my feeds only drop when we're having these conversations. But if that's the case, right? Because even I question it, right? The conspiracy of it. Why would they let us back on? Why would they just time it out and then all of a sudden we could come back on if that's the case? Why wouldn't they just lock it out, give us a strike, give us a ban? It's YouTube, yeah. Because it didn't do it at all on Instagram. Did he vote Biden? Okay, toss him in jail. That right there. Yeah, that right there. If they saw, screenshot that and be like, this is what I think. That'll get you right out of jury duty. The comments that are being held for review are so vanilla tonight. Josh, I don't even see them. I don't even see any held for review comments. Release them. Let them out, Josh, if you have the ability to. Guy I follow on Instagram is having audio removed. Oh, you're going to see all kinds of crazy shit start here the closer you are to the election that we're not going to have. That was the big thing on the new Event 201, right? Event 201, the new one. I don't remember what they called it. It wasn't 201. But the biggest portion that they wargamed is how to combat disinformation on social media. That's what the whole thing was really about. What do we do with the dissenters? And how do we keep them from having a voice? That's what the whole thing was about. Slave trade never left Middle East. Nope. And it is of biblical proportions right now in Libya. And it's not people that, it's not just slave trade like you would think. It's slave trade from around the world. They say another moderator handled it when I accepted it, but remains grayed out. Who are the other moderators, Josh? Who's the other? Chuck Peoples, and me. That's it, right? The pause in the feed are so they have time to document case files that you're talking about. Maybe so. I saw officials in Hawaii talking about don't report on social media. It's not trustworthy. Local government here in Hawaii is amazingly incompetent. If the channel is fuzzy, people tend to move on to one that don't glitch. Weird. Yeah. Just read an email from my hospital management stating that they talked to Hawaii governor and offered to send medical team to assist, and they declined. Yeah, they have no interest. They want to make those people as miserable as possible so that they will leave. A lot of crap happening in the UN NATO policies. Yes, look up the UN gun control stuff. Check that out. There's some videos around the internet right now. They should be easy to find. They were published yesterday, day before. Look at the UN. The UN will have you believe that it's a treaty signed with all these countries for military weapons, meaning aircraft and such. But they specifically say small arms. And every time you hear the World Health Organization, or even Davos, or the UN, the biggest threat to mankind is the Second Amendment in the United States. What do you think keeps the United States from being invaded? Because clearly your government is owned by other governments. It's your ability to defend yourself. They want to remove that. What happened? Look at Canada. What's going on in Canada right now? Look at Australia. What's going on in Australia right now? They disarmed them. Saudi slave trade. Yeah, look, it's slaves that build Saudi Arabia. You have all these people come over from India and Nigeria and other places, and the first thing they do is pull their visas. They pull their passports so they can't leave. You'll have 30, 40 people living in one hotel room. That's weird. Chuck says he didn't handle it either. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off of here. We have content that's gone up on YouTube today. If you're new here, we have over 4,000 videos on YouTube, like real videos. Real, like, videos. Not just these shorts and stuff and these lives. There's stuff on Instagram. We have a TikTok for pulling the thread that's enormous. I have a TikTok for SOE tactical gear. Everything that we post to YouTube for the last year has automatically posted up on Rumble. Follow us there as a backup. If you like what we do, a $5, $10 membership at the every Wednesday. That's the Pulling the Thread podcast. At every level, you get a lot of other content in addition. Amanda and I do a podcast every Friday. We have a Patreon. If you like what we're doing and you want to help support and you want us to keep doing it, it's $5 to join our Patreon. We do a video every week for Patreon. We did 43-minute video this week. We did an hour last week. And that's where we do our giveaways at on Patreon. So you can check it out there. If you use Amazon, all of my videos have a link to something from Amazon. If you click that, it takes you to Amazon. Anything you buy in the next 24 hours, we get a little percentage of. I know, Amazon's the devil. I wholeheartedly believe that. But all of you are using them, so take a little money out of their pocket and give it to us. Anytime, ever, that you see anybody on social media posting a short link, especially if they're a creator to Amazon, they are doing the same thing that I am telling you about right now. The difference is I'm just telling you we do it. So if you want to help and you like what we're doing, give us a few bucks out of your order by clicking any of our links to Amazon, and it will help support us a little bit as we continue to do this. Need a 5-man fire team on each block. Every time there's a shooting here in Australia, the criminals, they attack us civilians and restrict. Yep, that's what they're trying to do in the United States. Think about it. You have literally criminals walking into convenience stores and grocery stores and privately owned businesses, and every single time the store owner defends himself. You have criminals attacking civilians, just normal people, and when they defend themselves, they want to put them in jail for defending themselves. They want you to be scared. They've let the criminals out of jail. They're letting violent criminals bring violence on normal people, and then they punish normal people for defending themselves. They want lawlessness and rulelessness. They need you scared so that you're not worried about what your government's doing to you. You are more fearful of what the criminal is doing in your front yard. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Have a good night.